And I don't think this building will ever reopen as an Ontario Science Centre, but we have this phenomenal architectural landmark that needs to be reimagined, renewed, and reopened.
Having lost hope the original Science Centre will ever reopen, a new plea to the Ford government to keep the buildings in a state of good repair and make plans to repurpose them for the community.
I just want to make sure that those public buildings are not allowed to fall apart because the Ford government is neglecting them. So it's time for the City of Toronto to have access to them so that they can be repurposed and be brought back to life.
Talk of revival comes a year and a half after the Ford government abruptly cut the Ontario Science Centre's life short, claiming the roof was at risk of collapsing under snow.
That building is no longer appropriate or safe for kids to play in.
While it is a claim critics still dispute, it is clear the Ford government will not reopen the facility. But they still have an obligation to maintain the now lifeless buildings, according to City Councillor Josh Matlow. Matlow says City Council has not received any information verifying that the buildings are being kept in a state of good repair. In a new motion brought to City Council, he's requesting the province provide timely information on the current condition of the Science Centre buildings and keep the city in the loop on any investments that have been implemented or are planned.
So we should have the ability to go in there and make sure that they are not, by neglect, allowing those buildings to fall apart.
The future of the buildings remains unclear.
The plans aren't concrete yet for that building.
But in a statement, the Tourism Minister's office tells us Infrastructure Ontario is taking preventative measures to maintain the integrity of the structure and roof since the facility was closed last year, and continues to complete essential maintenance activities such as elevators, minimum heating, HVAC, plumbing, security, and snow removal.
It turns out that the city hasn't heard anything from the government. It's a very nice press release, but it's a reality.
We're told the community is already coming up with new ideas for the space, like a new library with a focus on STEM activities and science programming. For City News, I'm Tina Yazdani.